Okay, so you can see my screen. Okay, so now if you are having any difficulty, you can put it in the chat box, right? I can read the chat box. So, yes, we will start with today's session. I request all of you to go on mute because there will not be any unnecessary voice. Okay. So, yes, so today we will have experiment number 6, right? That is design and implementation of full adder circuit, right? So design and implementation of full adder circuit. So what is full adder? Using basic gates and universal gates. Okay. So yes, first of all, let me tell you what is full adder circuit. Okay, so we will see this concept, what is full adder, and then we will see various gates, right? So what components we need for this experiment is that we need different types of ICs, IC7432, IC7408, NOT gate, and all that gates, right? So before proceeding to that experiment, let me open Tinkercad. Okay, let me open Tinkercad, and yes, so I guess okay, I have to sign in. Just I will sign in. Just moment it will take, and I will sign in by my account, right? Okay. So this Thinkercad is open. Let me check. Okay. So here I will go in the circuit, and although I have the circuit, I will create a new circuit, right? So you can also do uh, same thing, right? Parallelly with me if you want. So let me check IC7408 or OR gate IC, right? So I'll just type OR gate. Okay, so 7432 is your quad OR gate, right? So quad means what? There will be 4 OR gates inside that IC. So I will just drag and drop it here. Uh, so I'll be taking this IC. Okay, for I will take a breadboard. So let me take a breadboard. Okay, and I have mounted IC on this. So now what I will do, now this IC, this you can see this is input one. Input, how many gates are there? 4 gates. So this is first gate ka pehla input, first gate ka दूसरा input, first gate का output. Then it is input 2, मतलब दूसरे गेट का पहला इनपुट, दूसरे गेट का आउट दूसरा इनपुट और दूसरे गेट का आउटपुट. And as usual we have VCC and ground. So power we need to give. So let me have a power supply. So I can take a power supply, I can take a battery also, but I will take a power supply. So this is your power supply, and I'm just keeping it here. Okay, and let me this is give the power supply. So this is the power supply. This is, you may consider this as your power supply. Okay, and and so this line becomes your complete power supply, and let me connect this to ground. Okay, so what I will do, I will just in a proper manner, I'm configuring the power supply and ground. Okay, so now you want to give a power supply. So this pin, right? So this is a power supply pin. So you just connect it here. So this is your plus VCC, that is you have given a power supply to the IC. If you have not given power supply to the IC, what will happen, your IC or your IC will not work, or that is you can say that. Okay, so I have given ground also. Okay, IC will not work means none of the gates will receive the power. So how it can work? Okay, so it is mandatory to give plus VCC and ground connection, right? Now these gates are activated. These gates are activated. So we may have some a simple, a simple diagram. We can have a switch. Okay, so maybe a sliding switch we have, or maybe you can take this uh, switches, right? So I may take this switch. Okay, I may take this switch. Okay, I will take a switch. Just a second. Okay, and I'm just I'm keeping it here. I'm keeping it here. Okay, so maybe, so let me, okay, so let me, okay, so I have connected the switches somewhere here. Okay, or maybe I can take some other, breadboard. Breadboard, small breadboard I will take. Okay, a mini breadboard I will take. And you know I will just rearrange this diagram. Okay, let me keep the power supply here. Okay, yes, so after that you can prepare its aesthetic look, right? And then I will just put a breadboard here, sorry, the switches here. Okay, I have connected the switches here. And maybe I can have resistor, or I can have LED, or you may have some. Okay, and just a second. Okay, so this is the resistor, right? Okay, I will keep a switch here, and from switch I'm connecting this resistors, right? I'm connecting the four. Oh, okay, or let me connect this four resistors here. This is resistor one. Let me connect only uh, two resistors. Okay, and then I will connect LEDs. I will rotate the LED, and I am connecting the LED in such a way. This is only for indication purpose, right? So I'm connecting this switch to LED, and from LED is connected to resistor, and this resistor terminal is connected to input. Okay, so this is my input number A, right? This is my input number A, which I am representing by orange color. Okay, and to the switch I need to give a power supply. So here I need to give a power supply. So let me give it from where I can give the power supply. Yes, we have configured this line as a positive power supply, right? Correct. So this is input number one. As we have connected it with orange color, this color I will also put it as orange. Okay, and then you will have another input. Let me just give another resistor. Okay, another LED. Maybe we can have this LED here. Okay, okay, what I will do, I will just rotate the LED, and I will keep it here. Okay, and then let me give this connection to this LED, and let us have another input color as maybe blue. Okay, and then this is connected maybe I will shift the resistor. Okay, now this is connected to this resistor, and this is given to input number B. Is it okay? So this is input B of the OR gate. Okay, and then for output I will have again a breadboard. Again, I will have a mini breadboard here, maybe connected somewhere here for checking the output. And at the output, I will just take the output and I will give it here. And for checking output, what I want, let me just delete it. For checking output, I will just have LED with me, and I will place the LED here somewhere here. And okay, I'll rotate it. I'll just connect anode. This is anode here, and cathode I will be connecting it to ground. So which is your ground terminal? Maybe below one, right? So I'm just completing the loop. Okay, so this is your ground. Maybe I will represent it with blue, and then uh, I will put a resistor, current limiting resistor, as we have seen in first experiment. And output terminal is this is your output. Okay, correct, output of gate number 1, and here I am giving directly the output to the LED. Okay, maybe the output color is purple, right? And LED also we will take purple color, purple, or maybe red. Okay, no problem. And then I will just start simulation. I'll start simulating it. Okay, now both the inputs are on or off? Yes, can you tell me? Unmute and tell. Yes,
Off.
off,
Off.
right? Okay,
Off,
so
sir.
let me just if I'm giving the input, what is happening? Your IC is getting bursted out. So what is the problem? We will just check it out, because we have given a power supply to IC, as well as we have given a power supply to, okay. So the problem is that we have not given power supply to uh, this second one, right? Correct. Okay, so we will give a power supply to this second also, second input. So I'm giving a power supply here. I'll stop simulating it. Okay, again I will start simulating it. Okay, and now I will just, okay, so again there is a problem, right? So this is power supply, this is connected to, okay, ground is not connected properly. Can you see this thing? This ground, na, this is not connected properly. This is supposed to be connected at this line. Okay, so IC को ground ही नहीं मिला था, that's why it was getting busted. Okay, now again what we will do, we will start simulating. Okay, still there is a problem, and this is connected to negative of a power supply.
Sir, positive side.
Huh?
I see.
हाँ, IC what?
सर पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल का ऊपर का लाइन में नहीं है.
Sir, it's not in line in the upper part.
Okay, so IC को, okay, good. So this also I will give to plus VCC. Okay, so IC को power supply नहीं मिला था, that is okay. Now maybe yes, so I will just give the input. Okay, So which is this gate, by the way? Okay, just concentrate. Now this is OR gate. So let us say A, B, that is आपका pin number 1, pin number 2, and this is your output, right? मतलब आपका red light. ये कौन सा था आपका? Orange. ये कौन सा था? Blue. Okay. तो देखिए combinations कैसे होंगे? अगर ये this is on तो output भी on, right? So if it is on, this is off, तो output क्या आना चाहिए? On, right? If it is off, if it is on, तो भी आउटपुट ऑन आना चाहिए, और अगर दोनों ऑफ है तो ही आउटपुट ऑफ होना चाहिए, करेक्ट? और गेट का लॉजिक है ना ये? यस, नो?
Yes,
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 sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, now you can reply in the chat box. Okay, now I'm just giving the inputs, right? So this is your input number. I will start simulation. Okay, I will start simulation. Now see, both the LEDs are off. Are they glowing? No. So that's why your output is also off. Now I will just give the input. Okay, okay, and so are you getting the output? Yes or no? Yes. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Correct.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I'm giving second input. So are you getting output? Yes. Correct. If both are on, then also output is on. Yes. Okay. Now, I want to make this LEDs on. So these are only for indication purpose. So what I will do, I'll stop simulation and see a minor change I will do in the circuit. Instead of uh, this LEDs, right? This LEDs, instead of placing here, these are only for indication purpose, right? So I will be just placing these LEDs. I will just placing these LEDs between the input terminal and ground, where ground is this thing, correct? Okay. So this is only for the reference. I'm using the LED. Okay. And from here, I'm directly giving the input here. Okay. Now I will just start simulating. Just see whether the LED is glowing or not. I'll just give input A. Is it correct? समझ में आ रहा है अभी क्या हो रहा है? तो एलईडी के थ्रू करंट पास होके फिर बाद में आपके इनपुट में जा रहा है. सो दिस इज जस्ट आई एम कनेक्टिंग द एलईडीज फॉर एज एन इंडिकेटर. ओके. यस. पहले एलईडी ग्लो नहीं हो रहा था ना. ये एलईडी ग्लो हो रहा है क्या? देखिए एलईडी ग्लो नहीं हो रहा है. ओके. नाउ इफ आई वांट now this LED also, what I will do, I will just, oops, okay, this LED also I'll just put between this point and ground. This was the ground, so I'm using another color for ground, and this was connected to this pin. Okay, so this is your blue color LED. तो एलईडी को भी ब्लू कर देता हूं मैं, राइट? ओके. सो यस, नाउ आई एम स्टार्टिंग द सिमुलेशन. ओके. सो देखिए पिन नंबर 1. सो दिस इज एलईडी 1. ये यहां से मैं क्लिक करूंगा तो ऑन ऑफ हो रहा है. कैन यू सी ऑरेंज कलर लाइट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And can you see this another light? Okay. The problem is that yes, it's not giving the output, right? It's not giving the output. Let me check what is the problem. Because this output red color LED was not glowing. Okay. So you should get here output. This should be high.
Sir, few students are in meeting room.
Okay, I will just admit them. So यहाँ से पास हो रहा है करंट एनोड में, right, and cathode is connected to ground. Cathode, this is connected to ground. So this should give the output, right? So हमारा वेरीफाई हो गया था क्या ये? Just let me make it 7 volts or 12 volts. So this is 1K. Let me check the voltage, okay? I'm just checking the voltage. So I'm not getting any output. Okay, so okay. Yeah, so I found my mistake, right? Just a second. I will delete this thing. Okay, you are not getting voltage, right? Now see, अगर एलईडी हमें ग्लो करना है तो उसमें से सीरीज में से करंट पास करना पड़ेगा, है ना? यस और नो?
Yes.
ओके, नाउ करंट कहाँ से, ऐसे अभी करंट कैसे जा रहा है? करंट जाएगा, पहले देखो, वोल्टेज करंट जाएगा पहले स्विच में, स्विच को अगर ऑन किया तो रेजिस्टर में, रेजिस्टर में से कहां पर जाएगा? एनोड में, और एनोड में से कहां पे जा रहा है करंट? आपके कैथोड में, करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is some problem with this. Okay, so what is happening, जो कुछ करंट जा रहा है ना, so that current is going from this resistor to this through this LED, right? So what I will do, this is your original input, right? So original input I will give from here to directly the IC also. Okay, so this is my original input, एंड जो दूसरा इनपुट था ये यहाँ से जाएगा आईसी में फिर से, ये जो आपका दूसरा इनपुट था. ओके, सो जो एलईडी जो लगा है दैट इज ओनली फॉर रिप्रेजेंटेशन पर्पस. ओके, एंड देन फाइनली आई विल गिव द आउटपुट फ्रॉम द आउटपुट टर्मिनल, and this output is given to this. Okay, maybe the color of output I will put it as red. Okay, now let me start the simulation. Okay, now if I am giving 1, now this A, let us say that this is A, this is B. So now A is 1, is it glowing? Yes, no? Just check. Is it
Yes, sir.
glowing? Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
B is glowing? No. So B is 0. So 1 0 output should be 1. Is it correct? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let me do it as 0 0. Okay. So if now output, if it is 0 0, then output should be 0. तो ये
0.
कैसा होना चाहिए? ऑफ होना चाहिए. ओके. सो अभी देखिए ये जो स्विच है इसको मैं ऑफ करता हूँ तो ये ऑरेंज वाला लाइट बंद हो जाएगा. करेक्ट? बराबर है. तो ये भी आपका क्या हो गया? 0 हो गया. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके. नाउ वन मोर थिंग. ओके. अभी हम क्या करेंगे? दोनों को 1 1 कर देंगे. ए को भी 1, बी को भी 1. तो ये दोनों ग्लो हो जाएंगे. तो इस यहाँ पर भी 1 आना है. राइट? सो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल जस्ट मेक दिस ऑन, दिस ऑल्सो ऑन. तो दोनों ग्लो हो गए. यस. सो
Yes,
लाइक
sir.
दिस इज ऑल्सो ग्लोइंग. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो 1. गेटिंग? सो आपने क्या किया अभी तक? अभी तक आपने और गेट सिर्फ वेरीफाई किया है. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
इज इट सिंपल?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
ओनली इनिशियल कनेक्शंस थोड़े से डिफिकल्ट है. बट ये जो मैंने आपको एलईडीज वगैरह लगा के बताया ना, सो दैट आर ओनली फॉर इंडिकेशन पर्पस. राइट? ये सिर्फ इंडिकेशन पर्पस के लिए है. ओके. एनी प्रॉब्लम इन दिस?
No, sir.
No, sir.
ओके. ओके. थोड़ा सा अभी मैं क्या करता हूँ, अभी इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस आईसी इफ आई विल यूज सी, तो फिर आपको समझ में आएगा कि एक्सओर आईसी भी उसका भी ट्रूथ टेबल वेरीफाई कर सकते हो आप लोग. यस, नो?
Yes, sir.
ओके. ओके.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall I do it for you? I will do. I will just delete this IC and I will put कौन सा IC चेक करेंगे अभी हम? XOR IC. XOR IC. एक्सक्लूसिव और नहीं तो फिर आप IC का नंबर ही डाल दीजिए 7486. तो ये क्वाड XOR IC है. तो ये मैंने लगा दिया. And I am just taking this IC and I am connecting it properly, right? So that this pin is your, बराबर है. So this is, see, this is input 1, input 2 and this is your output. Okay. तो अभी देखिए which table we will verify. We will verify this is A, this is B, this is 0 0, output will be 0. If it is 1 0, output is 1, 0 1, output is 1, and 1 1, output is 0. So let me check this thing, right? Let me check this thing. So I'll start simulating. So now input is how much? 1 1. So output should be 0. So ये case satisfy हो गया? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
case satisfy हो गया. Okay. Now what I will do, I will just make, we will have this second last case 0 1. Okay. So I will just make it 0. ये 0 है, ये 1 है. So let us check the output. 1 output should be yes, output should be 1, right? So it's not getting verified. Let me check what is the problem. Yes, okay. What I will do, I will just shift this thing.
So some students are still not able to join.
Okay. So let me simulate it. Okay.
सर वो
Output is
आईसी का
not.
पार्ट कनेक्टेड ही नहीं है सर. वो
हाँ.
आईसी ब्रेडबोर्ड से कनेक्टेड ही नहीं है सर दूसरे
Ah,
स्विच.
IC is not connected in breadboard, right? Very good. So I have not placed it properly. Okay. Sorry. हाँ, अभी properly place हो गया है. Okay. Now you can just check it out. Second last condition 0 1. So 0 and 1. Okay. Is it glowing?
Yes,
Verify
Yes,
हो
sir.
गया?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
अभी 0 0 देते हैं. 0 0 0. Sorry 0 0. 0 0 output is 0, and then 1 0 1 0 output is 1. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Simple, eh?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what you do, okay. So the thing is that yes, so like this we can verify the gates. Now let us go back to our experiment. Okay, let us go back to our experiment, and now we can verify each and every IC. Okay, so can you verify it? Just check it out at your end. Can you verify it?